What's going on, you guys? Keith here, Two Guys How To, and today I'm just going to show you how to replace the trailer coupler on your boat trailer or your landscape trailer. Could be a horse trailer or cattle trailer, whatever. They're all different. This particular coupler is a bolt-on style, and we have a customer who's coming to pick this trailer up, and I wanted to put a brand new coupler on it for him. That way he could tow it with his 2-inch ball and everything will lock in right and straight and be good to go, and we can get the sale done, a quick 750 bucks, boom. So let's get down to the field here and I'll show you how to drill through the metal, get this brand new coupler on here so this guy can tow it out of here, and let's just get busy and raw. That way you can swap yours out if it's broken or hurt or damaged or bent. They always get beat up. So I'm going to show you guys how to do it, and let's get started. We've got this boat trailer here, and it's a big boy. The hitch I've got for it is the only one I could find locally. I need a bigger one. Somebody had taken this off before we got a hold of this, and you can see right here this coupler that we've got is rated for 5,000 pounds. It probably needs about an 8,000 pound one, and you can see where the old one went. Well, on the new one it has 2 holes as well right here, and only one lines up. That's how I know it needs a bigger one. So we're gonna have to drill another one right there. And it takes a little bit of time. I've got some cobalt bits here. I'm not sure how those got knocked over. They're straight cobalt. These were like from Harbor Freight, but you can get them online. They're pretty pricey, about 60 bucks, but if you use them right and use some WD-40 to kind of lubricate it and keep the blades cool, and you go real slow, we'll be able to work our way up in sizes and go from smaller all the way up to the size we need, which is either this one here or one of these, either this one here or one of these down there. So let's get started and see if I can get this thing drilled through here easily and show you guys how to drill through metal so you don't have to pay somebody. So we're gonna get the coupler here. We've got the 2 bolts, and I'm gonna get it on there and get it down nice and flat. That's the problem when you get things around town, they never quite line up right. So let's go ahead and see if I can get this on a little better here and get it seated down on top of there like that. That's nice and good. The holes lining up pretty good, and I've got a couple of these grade 8 bolts I had laying around the shop, so I'm just going to go ahead and get one in there for now, just to hold it in place, make sure that the hole will stay lined up, and we can make our mark on the other side with some magic marker. Hopefully this thing goes in here. If not, I'm going to have to chase up to the store and get another bolt. So we've got that on there. I got a Sharpie marker. I'm just going to go ahead and outline the hole where I need to drill on both sides. And we could take this off so I can actually get in there with the drill. And we're going to go right in the center there. So let's start off small. Let's see if we can go. Normally I'd go real small, but I'm going to try to go big. I don't want to sit here all day doing this. Hopefully these bits are sharp enough and they're not totally used up. Normally I would take an awl or a punch and punch a hole in there. That way your drill bit won't wander. But I'm out in the middle of a field today, so I'm going to go real slow with it. See if we can get this metal to even move at all. Let's try a little WD-40 now that we got our magic marker. This is galvanized metal. This is old metal. It's right near the seam right here. It's going to be a little harder to go through. I can tell already it's going to give me a little bit of a fight. So I'm going to go real slow with it. Keep the RPMs down. And you'll be able to see the metal. You want to get up closer on this, you can see the metal filings coming off. And they should spiral out and be kind of big. If they're real small, you're going way too fast. You'll burn that bit up. So I'm keeping constant straight pressure on it. And you can see the metal filings are coming out nice and long. And that's what we want. You can go a little faster, but if you go too fast, you're gonna get that bit. You're gonna get that bit too hot, and it's gonna dull. Slower is better. You can start seeing right there's a nice long cut coming off of there. That means that bit's biting down in there, and it's getting that metal out. That's what you want. Okay, let me hit a little bit WD-40 on it. Normally I don't use oil, but I'm going to use the oil just to keep it a little cooler on this round. The oil does help cool that blade. You can see that big long spiral of metal coming off there. That's what you want. That means we're getting through there. This is probably not quite a 1/4 inch steel, but it's pretty darn thick. And we're getting good, nice long runs right there. And I'll run it for a little bit, and then I'll stop. Let's go ahead and give it a little bit more oil. This will allow that blade or the bit to cool down some. Let's go back on in. We're almost through. You want those long strands coming out of there. First hole's the hardest. Then we can start going up in size. It'll be a lot quicker. Whew, man, that's some thick metal. No joke. We're getting a nice long strand there. That's what we want. We know that bit's still plenty sharp. Man. Almost through, I can hear it. Okay, let's give it a little bit more. A little bit more juice. I'm gonna have to go a little faster just so I don't get it stuck in there. Watch your wrist when it goes through. Here, can you come back a little bit? You gotta watch your wrist or it'll grab in there. If we were in the shop, I would use a drill press. Be no problem. I'm out here in the middle of this field. Just a little hand drill. And we're good to go. That's our first hole. Now let's see if we can go all the way up to our last and final one. This one here. Give it some more juice. Even on that tip of that bit. Get a little speed going. Yeah, and it wants to bite in right away. We got to keep that speed up and then slow down. And it's burning that oil off, but the bit's not getting hot. So let's go ahead and just keep it lubed up. Okay. think we still need one more size. Every time I look at the bits, they look big enough, but then I look at the bolt and it's just not big enough. So let's go up. I'm jumping sizes. I'm going up 2 sizes now. That way it won't try to cut in as quickly. Let's see what we can do here. Keep that oil on there. We don't want to ruin these bits. They're expensive. Almost through. I think if I get one more time there. These bits are very sharp. Try the bolt one more time and we're good. So we're going to just repeat the process on the other side and get this on and show you exactly how it went on and show you how to do it yourself. It's boring, it's time consuming, but you don't want to overheat those bits. You just be real careful. So let me get the other hole drilled and we'll show you button this up. All right, so we got both holes drilled. This one we're going to use. We just had to drill one hole on each side, and metal's pretty thick. So let's see if this coupler goes on this boat trailer here. If we can get it lined up the way it should go. A little bit of finesse. Get it to pop through right. I think we're okay here. Tight fit. Drilled about a 3/8 inch hole. And I'm actually going to put this on and the nut right away while I'm spinning it through. That way we can just thread it right in. One time. I'm not going to tighten it all the way down. I'm going to leave this a little loose. Come through with this one. This hole was way bigger. We didn't have to drill that one. So that's an easy shot there. And now, once we tighten this up, this trailer can be sold and they can tow it right on out of here, right out of the shop. And if they want to, depending on what size boat they're towing, they can always go bigger. With a bigger hitch on here and go back to these original holes here. If they're towing a 28-foot boat or they're exceeding 5,000 pounds or whatever it may be. But at least this is a done deal. We don't have to worry about it. And we didn't waste any bits. We didn't burn any out. We didn't break any off. So it's a good day. Pretty good. That's nice. And you can see the coupler. This is called a boat coupler or hitch coupler that goes onto your boat or trailer. It's got the latch. This one's made by Traveler, 3,000 pound or 5,000 pound capacity. They make bigger ones, but you can see everything works good. I'm going to leave the tag on it for these new people that are buying it, so they see that everything's new and buttoned up nice and tight. That's pretty much it. So Keith Two Guys How To. I'm out of here. Check out the other videos. Maybe that'll help you out fixing something else. Subscribe, like, all that good stuff. And I'm out of here. Move on to the next thing. See ya. What's up, Iggy? Talk to him before I shut the video down. Oh yeah. Yep. You're not a pig, you're a lawyer. He's not a pig, he's a lawyer. Peace.
I'm not a pig, I'm a lawyer.